Hey guys, for the first time I wanted to make a video like no other video that I've made. Especially over the last few months, I've been thinking about success in quite a way. I'm thinking, is success a curse? Now, if you're a driven person that wants to do more, go further than most people, usually you're labelled in business as an entrepreneur. And I've often said that entrepreneurship is like a cancer, it's a disease, it's a curse that's near on impossible for the entrepreneur to cure. It never stops. You never ever have enough. And previous relationships and friends and family have always said to me, James, nothing's never enough for you. It's because success, getting stuff done, doing stuff, moving mountains, buying businesses, employing hundreds of people, doing stuff, opening stuff, creating stuff is like an addiction for entrepreneurs, and they just cannot stop. And that's really tough for people in relationships and friends and family around you to understand why you do what you do. And the situation is, it's in your DNA. It's near on impossible for a successful person to stop. I look at someone like Richard Branson. He's a multi-billionaire. He's got more money than he can ever spend in his life. And at the age of nearly approaching 70, he's embarking on space tourism. Now, that's not because he wants to make any more money, because he can't spend the money he's got. It's because he's so driven to do these things. Now, I've really studied ultra-successful people and people that go past the average income of everyone else. For them, it's never about the money. They revel in just getting stuff done. They take on these huge amounts of highs and lows. There's never this middle ground that most people enjoy, where they really do enjoy. And I just find, breaking it down, I often wonder, will I ever be happy with my lot? And that is just a real hard thing to admit. Part of it's ego as well. I think all human beings have a certain amount of ego, and ego is such an enemy. You look at some of the entrepreneurs, like left home young, or they've had some troubles in their lives, and they're doing anything they can to get out of those doldrums, and that gives them an ego, and they need to keep on massaging that ego. Now, I'm constantly aware of that, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping my ego under control. And everyone has ego. Everyone wants to say they've done a certain amount of stuff. They've done this, they've achieved this. But, you've got to ask yourself, well, why? Why does that really, really matter? It's a real tough thing, And here's the other thing that I've discovered about entrepreneurs. The entrepreneur, the successful person, you are your biggest critic. You are never happy with your own achievements. You're always putting yourself down. Now, there will be times you say, yes, we've achieved something, but the big problem with achievement is it's such a short-lived high. Once you get something over the line, maybe you've bought a new house, you feel really happy you've bought that new house, but then the normal life goes back into play. Maybe you've bought a new business and you feel really happy that you've achieved in buying that new business, but then normal life kicks back into play. And that is the thing about entrepreneurs. They're always looking for this constant thing that makes them happy, and that's progress. And that's all of us as human beings, whether we run a marathon, the progress is the training and actually running the marathon. That short high of getting the medal at the end only lasts for seconds, minutes, maybe even a day. But then the next day, it's back, and we're always looking for that next progress to take on. And you're constantly told not to do things, and you're constantly told that what you want to do is not possible, that it's too big, and that drives you forward even more to prove to people that, yeah, it is possible, and yeah, I can do it. But then when you really think about that, why does that matter? Why does it matter that you want to prove to someone that you can actually do something, that you can get it over the line? And I try and wrestle in my brain why we do all these things, and I keep coming back to it. It's just we want constant progression. I want to change the world. I want to have impact. But why do I want to change the world, and why do I want to have impact? Because I want to massage my ego, and I realise that, why do I want to help more people, deliver more content to people, and help them grow their businesses? Really, if I really break that down, is because I want them to progress, and I want to be someone and massage my ego again. And this is, once you understand this stuff and you're aware of it, I just think you become a better human being. So it's a very different video. I'm recording this myself. There's no chance, there's no smart edits. And I really hope that you guys watching this realise that being a successful person, being an entrepreneur, being the number one ain't all it's cracked up to be at times. If you really do change the world and you really do drive for huge, massive success, just understand this. It comes with some problems. There is a phrase, more money, more problems, and I think that is never a true word said. Sometimes it's better to be number 2 or number 3 or number 4 in an organisation. Sometimes it's to be the best act in the circus, but not necessarily everyone needs to be the ringleader. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it's made you think, and I know it's different, and I just wanted to say that success is not for everyone. Happiness is such a better place to try and aim to be.